there was a bit of weather when I went to check out the Gobbins Cliff Path outside Belfast. We actually were delayed a couple hours because not only was it high tide, there was a storm in the area and the ocean was a little testy, but the result was when we got to go, it was in the most exciting conditions possible. The path has actually been around since 1902, though obviously improved in that time. You can see some of the old structures alongside the new ones when you're out there. They actually bus you over from their visitor center where you meet for your time slot. They've got a little cafe and a museum area with history info and audio of puffins and whatnot to pass the time. It's a well set up organization, and for the record, a total steal at the £20 price that I paid. The bus lets off on the nearest road and you walk up and down to the path from there. Pretty steeply, I might add. There's a bit of a lookout that you can visit before descending all the way, and on this stormy day, it was incredibly windy up there. In some of these shots, you can see the spray like blowing up from below, and the grasses just being pressed down continuously into the side of the cliff. Once you're down there, though, the deal is the guide leads you along the carved-out rock path with occasional big metal bridges at points. There's metal handrails 100% of the time, too. Definitely necessary this day. We wound our way sometimes higher, sometimes lower, and closer to the water. When you can walk the whole thing, the path is about 3 miles long. Should have known that the location of the first aid kit wasn't a coincidence. They had some people stationed on either end of this stretch of the path because it was so close to the water. I went across as one of the first right after Barbara, our lovely guide, and she definitely knew what she was doing, timing the waves. Evident both on our way over and then as she went back to direct the others across from the initial side. But you can't always predict the ocean, and some folks didn't get across quite fast enough during our walk at various points, including me. It makes for some pretty harrowing footage, but know that the fencing is strong, so we're basically just getting a bit wet.
Have you got your heart set? I don't wanna jump half-hearted. Gotta get your feet wet, gotta give what you get. I don't wanna finish where we started. Like the river flowing, tell me where we're going. Take me to a place that's brand new. Every second growing, time feels like it's slowing with you. And if you wanna go, follow.
All right. Come on, waves. Work with me. Work with me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is a bad spot. This is a bad spot. Shit.
I won't let you go.
We were able to follow the path along most of the way to the part that they call the aquarium. It's supposed to be because you can see creatures if you're looking down in the rock pools below, but the weather had me thinking natatorium and that we were about to be swimming. And that was almost true because this part is right before what they call the tunnel, which was totally flooded and was an extremely ominous pitch black when I went up to it to look down. That combined with the waves slamming against the rocks all around us and forcing loud spray up through the cracks unpredictably had everyone perfectly fine with turning back for the day at that point. It's always an out and back arrangement, so we had our second opportunity to run the gauntlet at the lowest points. Maybe a little scary for some, but I was having so much fun. I totally recommend this activity as long as you know what it is and pay attention to the weather and what you're getting into. Dress appropriately. My understanding is that most days you aren't going to be submerged, but sometimes you get lucky. Still might be cold though. I'll be making at least a couple other videos of my time in the area and wherever else I end up in the world, so make sure to subscribe if you'd like to check out more fun experiences. Thanks for watching.